This funny how it says Riley Sasser is live in Down South Supernatural. Never noticed you saying that before.
I didn't either. They already got 3 up here. Welcome, everybody. We wanted to hop up here tonight and discuss the Bellamy Mansion investigation we had this weekend. We've done a little bit of history on reading up on the place, and we're actually looking forward to this investigation a lot. We're hoping that it is going to be a quite action-packed investigation for the crew and myself. And we also have Angel with Durham Paranormal and a few others attending with us. We were actually going to try to get him up here tonight on this live video. So we're going to send him the invite now. And hopefully he will join. As for the Down South team, Dylan and Halo were wanting to go, but Halo is currently was at work and got off at 7. So she didn't get off until 8. And she wouldn't have been able to get up here until about 9 or so once she got home.
What's your name?
My name's Riley, and this is Father.
Hey y'all, appreciate you jumping on tonight. Riley's rambling. Let's get it on. Angel, I sent you an invite. Dylan too, if you guys want to get on. I actually sent one to Halo too. I think, like Riley said, she may be working or not. Anyway, get up here if you want to. Big week for us, though.
It is a big week, and then we're going to turn around next week and do the same thing.
We're on tour.
We're going.
The tour starts, big deal.
So you better get the squeal ready. The tour is starting. Down South's going on tour.
Yep.
We're hitting Virginia next weekend after the Bellamy Mansion in Wilmington this weekend. Then we're going to be getting Waverly Hills in Kentucky scheduled. So we will have that in the.
Let's talk about our last weekend real quick.
I was going to get our 5. No. Last weekend.
Yeah, so we did a little live last weekend. We were trying to figure out somewhere to go last Saturday night. So we did a little quick investigation. Messenger. Angel, I sent it on Messenger. Same thing, Dylan. I sent you the link on Messenger also. Anybody? Of course, I'm following along on my phone, and the purpose of me following along on the phone watching the live is just so I can see who's making the comments.
Yeah, because StreamYard don't. Remember, y'all, StreamYard doesn't give us your names whenever you comment on the video. So remember to leave your name by the comment you make so we'll know who it is commenting.
So Riley and I made our way back down to Edwards Bridge last Saturday night. We hadn't been there since around the holidays. And we took 2 new pieces of equipment with us. We took the direct link and our Angel Porter, the Ghost Porter Angel box. And by far, at that investigation, the Angel box turned it out.
It did.
We had all kinds of chatter coming through on that thing.
And it was consistently, it wasn't slowing down.
Yeah, and the other thing was probably that was our 4th time investigating Edwards Bridge.
Yeah.
There was a guy we knew, I'm not going to say very well, but he lived in this area, a guy we knew pretty good. And I I didn't want to call his name out. Anyway, make a long story short, I called his name out. His name's Ronnie. I was just, you just got to name a name when you know something happened to someone and they lost their life in a certain place. So that's basically what I did. And I've done it before and without mentioning his name. But this time I mentioned his name and immediately Riley and I got a response. We knew this man and he took his own life at Edwards Bridge. Along with, there's been several other people who've been murdered at Edwards Bridge and left there. If you can imagine being murdered and thrown off the bridge, been a lot of, really, for such a small community, there's been a lot of drownings at Edwards Bridge also.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was by far, other than the first time we went, we got all kinds of communication. But the other night, man, it was just like,
it was hot.
It was hot, and there toward the end of it again, we got basically the spirits telling us it's time to go.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of happens regularly. We ruin our welcome.
Yeah, I know.
I think we do. But I don't know, man. I had a creepiest feeling that we were going to actually see a ghost or apparition Saturday night. I had that feeling where, you keep looking behind you to see what's behind you.
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried about it. It was on my mind.
I completely understand that. And given the responses we were getting through the portal, I mean, it was kept talking about, did you see the light and stuff? I mean, full sentences that you could make out plain as day, just like I was talking to you about it.
Yeah, it kept telling us the light. And we're like, what light? So I don't know if we ever figured out what light it was. I told Riley it may have been our lights on our angel box, and because it was really turning it out. And then I was like, man, are they looking at the light? Go to it. I don't know. Oh, I see Angel's in the back room. Angel, what's up?
How are you guys?
Angel's live now.
How's it going, buddy?
Good.
Good to see you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Your live for a few minutes. I was working, but yeah, it was interesting. I hear a bunch of things.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, that thing was putting out some stuff. It had the hair standing up on my arm several times.
What's up, Dylan?
Are you ready for this weekend?
Yeah.
I am too.
I'm glad. It's going to be a good investigation, I hope.
So everybody who don't know, I'm sure you do, we're going to be investigating the Bellamy Mansion Saturday evening in Wilmington, North Carolina. And Angel and Ruth, and I don't know who else you're bringing, but Durham Paranormal will be joining us. So it's going to be an awesome time. I hope we have a great investigation, and I do. And I hope we see a spirit.
Yeah, I was listening to the recordings that I got the day we went there, and you can hear the voices clear. I mean, that is amazing. I was just walking around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you went on a day that they were open where you can do the tours, and you just walked around?
Yeah, I just walked around and asked a few questions, and got my recorder in my hand because I didn't ask permission. So
yeah.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it was really interesting. The slave house or quarters, the slave quarters, and the kitchen, which is like in a basement, but it's like almost ground level. And then the other 4 floors. Yeah.
Riley and I earlier this afternoon, we looked at a few, tried to find some information on the Bellamy, find some YouTube videos, of other people who have investigated it. We actually found a couple. They didn't really get anything. They were disappointed. What was it, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
They were disappointed that they didn't really get anything. But they did a good job going over the history of it, which was kind of neat to see kind of before we go, kind of get an idea about what's going on or what has happened there over the years. A lot of history there. That place is old. 1800s.
Yeah. really old. And at some point, it was, I think, was the guy said it was occupied by the Confederate soldiers, but the lady that used to take care of the kitchen, she didn't leave, so she stayed in the house the whole time.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess one of the last daughter, Ella or Ellen,
Yeah.
she actually died there.
Yes.
I think she was 93 or 94 years old, but said she spent the last 15 years of her life there in bed. So
Yeah.
they claimed that, you know, she may be one of the spirits there.
Yeah, Elizabeth. She kicked me out of the house like 4 or 5 times. So
She really?
yeah.
That's interesting. I
Yeah.
hope it's good, man. I really do.
I do too.
We've been talking about that place for a while, so I'm glad it's going to work out.
Yeah. So how many people you guys bringing?
It'll just be us four, maybe five if Kenzie, my daughter, goes. I don't. She's last minute.
Oh, okay.
She says she'll go, and then you never know. Right, Kenzie, if you're watching, are you going?
You better bring it.
Yeah.
But it'll be four of us for sure. For sure, four of us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got Ruth, me, I don't know if my son probably will go. So we'll be 3.
Yeah.
Talk to a friend of mine, maybe he will go, but I'm not sure yet. So
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine either way. I think it's going to be interesting. I think we definitely. I'll say if equipment brings a spirit, we're going to bring them because we're going to have a lot of equipment between the both of us.
oh yeah, yeah. I got another small camera that I bought. It's like one of those like security, like night vision. I don't know. You can see it. Look right there.
Oh yeah.
So I got a couple of these. I can put a battery pack on it, and hopefully we can get something.
Oh wow. I think they're. I know they have power there. I don't know if they have power in the slave quarters or not, but I'm hoping we can set up some live cameras and just let them roll, like we've done in the past. The only bad part about it is, man, what are you doing?
Look at the comments.
I don't care. Oh, somebody said hello. Elbow action right here. This will be the first investigation we've been on in a long time that I feel like we might be prepared. You know, we're always last minute, and it doesn't have to be. We just wait till the last minute.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, actually, me too. I think the last one was September last year. So
yeah,
yes, sir.
we hit or miss and hit places, kind of like we did when we went to your house and went to the cemetery. We do stuff like that all the time, just drop in somewhere unplanned. But then when we finally get something lined up and something on the calendar, we find a way to mess it up.
Yeah.
You know, I call it something important.
Yeah.
We find a way to mess it up. Hey, hello. And Dylan, you getting that free supper tonight?
Yeah.
Hey. Every Wednesday night, Dylan and his family goes over to his in-laws' house and gets that free supper.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
My in-laws are too far, but I don't like her food anyway, so we're good.
Yes, sir.
But that's bad for us because my in-law is right across the street and she cooks very well.
Yeah.
It's a good thing she don't cook a lot anymore. Yet, so he said, yeah. Bojangles. What? You don't go to the in-laws for Bojangles, my man. Come on now.
You tell them something's got to change.
You know, you want that mama-in-law to be frying some chicken, not buying it at Bojangles. So, Angel, we're going. I don't know what your plans are, but we'll be going heading down to Wilmington a little bit early. I have a place I want to go check out, and business wise, and So we'll be there early, man. I don't know. Maybe get there enough to walk around and see what's up. Because I
Yeah.
think we're scheduled to be there. She knows we're going to be there at 7 or earlier. We can start setting our equipment up at 7 o'clock. So the first hour is free. It don't count towards our 4 hours of investigation.
Okay.
So we have an hour to set up, and then we got it from 8 to midnight.
Yeah.
And she said it's longer is okay, but there's a cost to it. They don't give you a break for however long you stay. It's the same amount of money per hour the whole time. So there's no value in staying longer.
Yeah. I mean, can go either way. We can have a lot of activity or not. So
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if things are happening, and I mean, really, it'd be hard to leave.
Yeah, it was.
So we had to roll some pennies this week and take a little extra money.
Yeah. But yeah, your rampots, they're ready. So I guess I will bring them.
Yeah,
that sounds perfect, Angel.
All 4, they're ready right here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
New REM pods.
New rampots with batteries, everything. They're ready to go.
Awesome. That'll be good.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
I like the size of those. So we'll leave. Yeah. We're going to leave these ones that anybody and their brother can buy off Ghost Stop. We're going to leave them home.
Yeah.
All right. There's my daughter. I see you, Kenzie. Were your ears burning? The question of the night is, are you going to the Bellamy mansion with us?
She better. She don't need to chicken out on us.
She ain't scared. It's not that. You don't want to leave her mom home by herself. That's what it is.
Tell her to pack it up and let's go.
No, Angel, you're lucky because my wife is not going nowhere like this. It's not going to happen. We just asked her again. We were like, "Are you going?" She was like, "You know the answer to that. I'm never going on a ghost hunt."
Come on, it's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Hey, Jessica.
It's like I tell people, it's just walking in a house, with no power, just lights off. That's it.
Basically, so.
Well, I think the part I've learned to like is just learning how much, what kind of history was there, especially the older places.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's so many things. You're standing in a place where people lived and fought Civil War, and people lived with no electricity, and you look and see how they lived and how they actually lived a good life.
Mm-hmm.
Considering the times they were in. Cooking on an open fire, no plumbing, no running water.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just, I like that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing, in school, when you were supposed to learn about it, I wasn't interested in it then.
Yeah.
Me neither, but now I like it.
Yeah, same for me. Okay, so my daughter said her mom's trying to talk her out of going with us, so she's probably not going. It seems like we need her to go because every time she goes, some crazy mess happens.
Yeah.
Every time somebody gets touched, somebody's shirt gets pulled.
Yeah.
She may go.
Yeah, she needs to, man. Mama don't need to take this from me.
You're going anyway. Why is she taking it from you?
I don't know.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, there is another house. I think it's on the opposite block or the block before the Bellamy mansion is I think it's the Latimer house.
Yeah,
I've heard about that.
The Latimer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Dylan been to that? You've been to that with somebody.
Well, me and Dylan went to that.
They've been there.
We went there, I think, last year just for the day tour. It's a pretty house, definitely. I don't know if but probably do an investigation there because it's a really old house also.
Yes, sir.
I was looking earlier, reading over it, and this said the owner, the original owner, Dr. Bellamy of the Bellamy Mansion, had 115 slaves. So they were talking about how wealthy this guy was, but you had to be pretty wealthy to have that many slaves.
Yeah,
You know, which is nothing to brag about, but you know.
Can you send me that link? So Halo just messaged me and said,
I did. I sent you the link on Messenger, Halo. I think Halo's trying to join us here. We're trying to have a good night where we can finally get all the members up here for a change. It's hard to get everybody together,
mm-hmm.
but I guess it's good when you finally get together at an investigation. What's going on, Lee Barnhill? I see you moved back out of town, back into another state. Your kids are getting big, man. They're growing up in front of you. Oh, excuse me. So you've been off work this week, Angel, or you've been working your day job and your night shift now?
Yeah. Yeah, I was on call this week, so I have to cover the weekend.
oh God.
Oh, you were on call this weekend.
Yeah, this past weekend. Yeah.
Did you work straight through?
No, at least they didn't call me on Saturday, so that's good.
Oh, you were just on call in case. I know sometimes you said you've had to work straight through the weekend, however long it takes to get something repaired.
Yeah, it was kind of quiet this weekend, so I didn't work Saturday or Sunday, just Monday.
That's good. So you're not on call this weekend?
No, that will be again on April, so at the end of April.
Got you.
So I'm good. I'm glad there is this coming weekend.
Yes, sir.
So I think I don't know the guy. I think I may, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize to him. Jason, he's a friend of yours, and Riley chatted with him a little bit. Was he one of the guys that were coming back you were talking about from an investigation and got in the car wreck?
Yeah, we went to the a mansion in Rocky Mount, a Stonewall plantation.
Yeah.
And their way back, that's where they had the accident. Yeah.
That's terrible.
That is terrible.
I know he a little while. Well, it's been a month or so ago. He messaged Riley and asked him about the Bellamy Mansion, and Riley said, "Hey, man, we're going there in a few weeks. If you'd like to go." And he said, "Man, I'd like to go," but he said he didn't think he could walk that many stairs right this minute. So he must still be in the recovery mode.
Yeah, he's still in therapy. So I saw him this Sunday, the past Sunday, like a week ago. So
yes, sir.
Doing better. Yeah, he can stand up now and walk a little bit.
That's good.
So he must have got hurt pretty bad.
Oh yeah, he got pretty broken pelvis, broken wrist, broken here. I mean, it was bad.
Busted up. Didn't you say it was a head-on collision?
Yes, drunk driver. Yeah.
Drunk driver. Wow.
Wow. Do we have somebody in the backdrop room there?
Yeah, Halo, you're in the back room, but it says your camera's not working. Unless you don't have a camera. I don't know if it'll let you get on. I'm not sure how that works. We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Well, I'm glad to see he made it through it. And there was someone else in the car with him too, if I remember you said correctly.
Yeah, his other founder, Kyle, he got, I think, just a broken leg.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's just them two in the car?
Just them two, yeah. I think they were like 5 minutes from home when that happened.
Golly. Almost made it home.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
the drunk driver, I guess it escaped with no problems.
No, and I think he was in a pickup truck and this, so bigger truck, small car.
Yeah.
So he didn't even get hurt.
Yeah, I think so.
That's not that I'm wishing he'd got hurt, But most of the time, the person who causes the wreck ends up unscathed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was weird because I wake up the next morning and I see all these messages. I said, "What happened?" Oh, they got into an accident, but I just lived then in the Lewisburg exit, so they were just right there. So I guess
Yeah.
that's when it happened. Two in
I
the
think that I think the place you're talking about, Stonewall Place, is that
Yeah.
what it's called?
Yeah. Stonewall Manor.
So I've messaged them several times. I can't get nobody to message me back. I've tried Facebook Messenger, called the number.
Okay.
I can't get nobody because we were talking about going there last weekend when we're just searching for somewhere to go.
Okay. I think they have some day tours there. So, but
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that place is pretty old too.
yeah, definitely. I mean, that plantation was huge. They have like at some point, I think he said like 160 also slave.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and it survived the Civil War because of they burned out the bridge, so they didn't cannot cross to it.
Right.
So that was the reason that's still there.
So Dylan's got a contact for that place, the Stonewall place in Rocky Mount, and he said the only way the people will give him the contact is if they go when we go. That sounds weird, if those people don't own the place, but hey,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
So there's going to be I talked about it last Thursday. I don't know if you saw it, Angel. There's next month there's going to be a big Civil War thing coming to town, or like people who actually know a lot about all the Civil War, wherever all the battles happened, all the statistics, all the history on it will be in Kinston.
Okay.
So we thought we'd hit that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we'll be the only paranormal investigators there. But we might make one of those days just to. It's amazing how much battleground there is around us right here, and we don't know much about any of it. So
yeah,
those people coming out of town. There's Halo. I see Halo. Halo has finally got it straight where she can get on.
Finally,
Angel, let's see if we can get there. There she is.
What's up?
You finally joined us.
I had to join my phone because it won't let me, and I don't know why.
Are you excited about the weekend?
I'm so excited. I'm so hyped.
I think you may be even more excited when you get there. I saw a video earlier and there was a room with dolls in it.
I know. I did my research.
She did a research. That's funny.
I think there was like Angel, you probably seen it maybe. There was a stage in some part of the house, like a stage for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think the fourth floor where they have the kids' rooms, and then it's storage. Yeah.
That's neat.
All right, more steps.
He'll be all right. If he gets worried about the steps, I'm thinking if you can make the steps on the battleship, this will be easy for him.
Yeah,
steps, the swirly steps and the
Oh yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah, she's talking about the steps
At
Granger.
Yeah, those are crazy.
That's those circle staircases, the Angel, that are about a 5-foot radius. They just go straight up.
Oh wow.
You're stepping, and every step is a turn. That was tough. That was tough on him the other day. It was even tougher trying to get our big toolboxes up and with the equipment or down them.
Oh yeah, I imagine it's like a how you call it, a lighthouse, kind of like stairs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
That's exactly right.
Did it have a rail on both sides? I can't remember.
Yeah, it did.
Have a rail. He's good if he can get a rail on the right side. If he don't, it's just a little bit slower without a rail.
Yeah, a lot slower.
those the steps on the battleship, the North Carolina battleship, that those things were straight down,
Mhm.
literally, like a ladder, more
Yeah.
like a ladder
Yeah.
than a
They were
stair.
hell.
They were tough. They were tough. Hell, I was sweating from helping him.
Yeah,
It was a workout.
they were a living hell, literally.
God.
Helen, where you at? Looks like you got a fancy backdrop. What you got going on there?
I just have lights on because I didn't feel like turning on my big light because it's too bright.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're in outer space.
Yeah, it looks like
It's my favorite lights. I don't have LEDs anymore, so my ceiling's
Halo.
high.
So we got you up here, Halo. Why Angel's up here? A lot of people don't know you. So this is Halo, everybody. She's part of our team.
she is.
She's kind of crazy,
Yeah,
and she's got a little bit of psychic ability to her. I don't know. I'm hoping Ruth can rub off on her a little bit.
yeah.
Hopefully.
But tell us about your haunted home, where you come from, Halo.
Lord, so much has happened in that house, man. It's
Somebody still live in it.
huh?
Somebody still lives in the house, right?
Yeah, my brother's in it right now.
So your brother's there. So it's in what state?
Maine.
Okay, so it's in Maine. So tell us about that haunted house.
It started with my brother and grandfather seeing and hearing things to the point where we used to have the couch like before we moved it was next to the big open window, and my brother would always see this woman in like this white dress and like this veil who would walk right across a couple times, like at night.
Always at night.
Yeah. Oh God.
Knocks on the door, no one's there.
Hmm.
The master bedroom, you will hear something being like pushed or like dragged across the floor, like a heavy chest. Footsteps, kids peeking around corners, running through the house.
That's a hot spot.
It's insane. I was walking home one night after I went to go visit my dog's grave and steal food from my grandparents, because free food. And where the master bedroom is, clear, this woman's face in like the 1800s, like bonnet. You can see the top of her gown. Fully, you can make out everything of this woman. I was like, yeah, no, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah. I
There's-
would too.
Oh my god. There's one room though that's upstairs, and it's there's the master bedroom on one side of the house upstairs, and then there's another upstairs on the other side by the living room. And there's this
Mhm.
one room that you will not go into because the bad vibes you get from this room is insane.
So what's the history on the house? I mean, what was it before you guys got it?
I don't know what it was like right before we got it, but basically it just belonged to a couple Martin families back in the 1800s.
So it's old.
Yeah, everything is original. Everything is original.
Wow. That's
The
cool.
the door to in the kitchen to the garage, that door is still there. The window, so there's a window in the sitting room, I guess you can call it, and the dining room. I guess I don't know what it was for. There's something that kids would bring their parents food because there's another window from the hallway to the kitchen, so the parents could be like, okay, they're not stealing our food type thing.
Yeah.
Pass food back and forth or what it was for. There's this cellar. It's huge. There's a big trap door in the living room, and I don't.
Trap door. Holy crap.
It's huge, and it goes all the way to the kitchen. It's humongous. The stairs upstairs where the living room is, the first two steps pull out. It's like a little cubby area. The other
Uh-huh.
case is a trapdoor that flips up where kids apparently used to, play hide and seek. Storage for shoes, that type of thing. It's Lord, there's just a lot of history in this house, and we used to do open houses all the time until we
Yeah.
stopped. Like, we had the red ropes and everything for like the bedrooms, and it's just this house. You can even look at this house, and it will get you vibes.
I saw pictures of it, and
Yeah.
the pictures you showed us. She showed me pictures of it, Angel, and I was like, "When we're going? When are we going?" It's got that look. You know the look.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the look. But hey, that house is in the 1800s, built in the 1800s. Really?
Yep.
That's amazing that it's still standing.
No, like they didn't
Yeah.
build it or anything. Like, it's the original homestead. So
That's amazing.
not to mention it's not on a big property, but it's spacious. It's really spacious. And
Yeah.
I call it the pet cemetery, which probably doesn't help the haunted fact, because we buried so many pets and just random animals in this yard. It probably doesn't help at
The
all.
pet cemetery.
Yeah.
It's a pet
Literally.
cemetery.
That's exactly what it is. A
There's
daggone pet cemetery.
dog, there's dead squirrels, dead birds, like it's
God.
about, but there's just something about this. It's either if you show up to this house, it's either you get the welcome kind of vibes, like you're welcome, or it's the go away, we don't want you here vibes type. But no matter what day is, no matter the weather, no matter what, there's always something that will happen. It's never failed. Every single
Wow.
time. It's not a hit or miss. Like, something will happen every single day. I've never been anywhere as haunted as this house.
And you live there.
It's my
That's
child.
why she's not scared now, Angel.
I mean, I grew up with a demon too that followed me through like 4 houses.
Oh my gosh. You didn't tell us that now.
She told me.
No, you didn't tell me that.
And then I found him like, just go away. I don't want you here. And I've never seen him again after that.
So what about your brother? So he's still living there. To see any occurrences
I
happen?
don't know. I mean, we don't stay in touch like that. He's always busy, like 24/7. I'm busy.
Yeah.
I mean, probably. I mean, my brother, it was my other brother who was staying there. They like to play with the TVs, turn them off and on. We think it's a woman. She will turn the faucets on after you turn them off and like leave the room. She will turn it on. Play with the faucets, play with the lights, the TVs. So
Yeah.
I don't know that. I think they're still in there. We have old pictures of some of the people who used to live in the house, so that probably doesn't help either.
Yeah.
Probably
It's still their house.
yeah, and the people, my brother's redoing the house, turning it back to more like how it was, because people bought this house from my grandparents, and they lived there for like a month and then disappeared. Like, disappeared.
Oh,
Wow.
Everything they owned, their clothes, snowmobile, everything, and just like went off the grid. So
That's crazy.
oh,
they may be buried somewhere in there. There's no telling.
Yeah.
and actually, back in the day, they had their own family casket in the like in the living room, and had their own funerals. So
Yeah.
who knows? Who
Yeah,
knows
there's no telling
that?
what went on in that house.
There's a lot in this house. I had a little to me for a while from this house. Like this.
There's some juju happening up in that
What
house.
what else is in Maine? Angel, there's something was there a movie made in Maine? A haunted house of somebody?
I
Probably-
know a movie made by where I lived, but it's not like big. That's all I know. I lived in the middle of nowhere.
No.
It's called quintuplets.
Huh?
It's called Quintuplets, but it's a very small family-made movie, but it's really freaking good.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking there was something that Ed and Lorraine Warren were involved in Maine. I'm probably wrong.
Well, I think they went to, but that's New York. The
Yeah.
Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island, New York.
That was something I
Yeah.
can't. I was confused with Maine. I keep seeing a White House in my mind.
That's the Conjuring House in Rhode Island.
No, the Conjuring House is wood.
I know it, but when you watch that movie, one of those movies, it's like a. I'm confused. Yeah. Anyway, don't listen to me.
Yeah, where the house I'm talking about, the dead. It's on the tippy top of Maine, so you have to drive 8 hours through Maine, just
Ooh.
where I am in Maine. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like, there's a small river, like you know the river in here in Kinston, like that bridge.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
river, that size river, is between Canada and my hometown. So that's how close I was to Canada.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a long way.
I understand that.
Dylan, you asked were we coming back home Saturday night. By all means, I'm planning to sleep in my own bed. Of course, it'll be Sunday morning.
I
But
have
yeah,
I have work Sunday morning.
so we are planning to come back unless something crazy happens and we're in that house all night because it's just crazy active.
We get
Yeah.
to like we get pulled into a vortex.
Yeah, well, that'll
Yeah.
be a whole nother story.
That
we probably
father's gonna have to start tearing some limbs off something.
Yeah,
Sacrifice Riley.
now you're gonna keep him. He talks so much they'll send him out.
Yeah, they'll give me back.
They'll give me back too. Sacrifice Angel then.
bring it.
Angel ain't worried about that.
Yeah, we'll stay probably.
You gonna stay?
Yeah, it's like 2.5 hours drive for me. So
I think it's about the same for us, really.
I think it's like an hour and a half. I don't think it's that long.
Yeah, it's only about an hour and a half.
I
Daddy,
just went the other day. I'm telling you, it's 2 hours all day long.
Daddy, yeah, that was Virginia when you and Mama
I went to
went.
Wilmington the other day.
Right, it's
Work.
35 minutes from here.
Yeah, you can't do it.
I looked
I've
up.
tried it. Not legally.
Can't do what?
I can tell you it's a long ways when you're coming home at 2:00 in the morning
Yep.
and you're having to drive and take fingers
Yep.
and hold your eyes open. You pull over, hang your head out the window.
Yeah. I lived the closest like doctor's appointments. Walmart was like 2 hours away. So going back was insane.
Angel,
yes.
I've got a heck of a lot of investigations in my phone lined up that if this weekend goes well for us all, I want to get you and Ruth to maybe start going on teaming up with us like this on some more investigations.
Cool. Sure.
I think Angel's ready.
Yeah.
Long as work lets it happen, right?
hmm
That's kind of the same with me.
I'm so excited.
Well, good. Because it'll be here before you know it. Today's hump day.
Yeah.
It's
So
almost day.
Speaking of that, here you go, Angel.
Day. Oh my god, my
Th-
brain.
There's one of the 4 or 5 lists I have of locations.
so he's got lists all over the house, legal
Oh,
pad,
Lord.
and he's finally started putting them in order on a kind of a spreadsheet. Thank God. But then Jason sends him a pile of places to go. And I'm thinking, oh my God.
Yeah.
You don't realize how many places there are.
There's the ones Jason sent me.
Oh yeah, yeah. He shared the list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was pretty neat. His list was very orderly.
Yeah.
It looked very good on the spreadsheet. I told Riley, I said, man, you're gonna have to walk around the house and pick up all your legal paper, your legal sheets,
Mhm.
and start really. Jason made him look bad.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I
no.
try-
I had a friend over and they could not get any sleep because of my doll. They're like, I swear to God, your haunted doll is just staring at me and following me wherever I go.
Now, is that doll in that room with you now?
Oh yeah.
Staring at you, isn't it?
You want to borrow it, Greg?
No.
What is that?
He put a bar in
Hell no. That's not got going in our house.
We were just talking about haunted dolls later this afternoon, and my wife was like, don't you ever
It's so
bring nothing home like that.
Just stop by one of those like antique store. They got plenty of those.
my
Yes, they
child.
do. Oh, yeah, there you go. So now that doll came from that house, I bet.
I got her. My adopted dad got her when I was a little kid from a random thrift store, and then she stayed in the homestead after that. So
Yeah,
who
she's got
knows?
some juju.
Yeah, there's something like some mojo on that little strumpet you got, Halo.
I bet it would line up a K2 meter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's staring at me now.
Oh yeah, I can see
Where-
something
where-
there.
Where's Ruth at?
Oh, it's in the room.
Ruth will tell you right now. Yeah, she that doll would probably talk to Ruth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ruth will have a full-on conversation with that doll.
Get a K2 meter by its size and run the spirit talker, and you will get her name.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they will answer you.
And then what makes it worse is this book has been with her since I got her, and there's always just laid right on her. So I'm kind of scared to take the book away from her ever.
Does she turn the pages?
There was one time when it was on a different page, and that was it. It was like on the other side of the book, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
okay, you got bored of that page. It's all right. But yeah, she's my baby.
Yeah, I feel something young, like a young spirit, like maybe a in something there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one. Everyone else hates her. Everyone else, like, I get such bad vibes from her. I'm the only one who's okay with her and gets like good vibes from her and all this stuff. So I think
She's probably watching you when you sleep too.
Yeah.
Probably standing over the bed when you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't mind. She's my protector. She's
Evidently.
good.
Yeah.
You know, she's right next to my 5-foot snake, so it's okay.
You got a snake in there?
Yeah, I have a 5-foot python.
Yeah.
To be darn sure.
I rather
5-foot python.
What did you say, Halo? I mean, Angel?
I rather sleep with a dog than with a python.
Yeah, I think I had too, and that's saying a lot.
I'd much rather sleep beside Baby than a daggone python.
No.
She's a sweetheart, though.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, you might as well give me damn
Because she's
wages.
squeezing you and cutting off all your circulation.
She really doesn't. She really doesn't squeeze you. That's the thing. That's why she's such a sweetheart.
Don't feed her for 2 weeks and then tell me that.
Yeah.
She's a little dumb, but it's okay.
Jeez.
It's okay.
So Angel, our little camera setup that we got Riley for Christmas that you helped me with.
Uh-huh.
I got to get that thing. I got to put together. I haven't even turned it on yet. So I guess is it pretty easy to operate? But everything's so small on it. Is it easy to work?
Angel died.
Angel died. He's froze up.
Oh, no.
That doll did it, Angel.
Yeah.
Oh my
What the hell?
Look at Angel. It does look like he froze up.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
My napkin fell out from between my legs.
Where's Angel? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
Angel, man, that looked rough there, buddy. You froze on us, and we thought you were having a seizure sitting there or something.
Yeah. Again, I got mine right here. That one. You see?
Yeah.
And then I got another one, which is also Ruth camera. So
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What I'm saying, I did charge it up, but I haven't even. Is it pretty easy to operate?
oh yeah. Just press one button and it will keep recording. Every 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes, it will cut that video and start a new one. So you don't have like 3 hours straight. So you can have it in 10 minutes block.
Oh, it does that on its own?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
And would a battery last 3 hours?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Battery probably lasts like 15 minutes. How long does the battery last?
Maybe 30 minutes.
I did get an extra battery, I think.
Yeah, it's easier when you have that battery pack because you plug it in and you can run it all night and it will be fine.
Cool.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm looking forward to this weekend. We've been talking about that place for over a year. So, it's been a
Yeah.
long time.
Better be good.
So I noticed, totally off the subject, what we call the Hell House in Kinston, the place we've been to, and there's some serious mojo in that house.
Oh yeah.
We thought they were going to tear it down, Angel, and
They haven't yet.
no, but what they've done, they've cleaned up all the way around it, and they have a dumpster at the back, like it almost looks like they're remodeling it. I don't think they're going to tear it down.
Oh.
If they remodel that, you know how mad those spirits are gonna be.
Yeah.
Let's buy it and do some like
That place, man.
Asian.
See, Angel, that's what I said. Let's buy that mother trucker and investigate it.
Pin into your office.
Yeah.
That thing,
Natural headquarters.
Yeah.
you could charge admission to get in there without a doubt. There's been every time we've been.
Yeah.
Have we been one time where we didn't get anything?
No.
I know for two times, maybe 3 times, we've had something thrown in there.
Yeah.
Something beaten on the walls.
And the first time we ever went, we got ran out.
No doubt. Yeah, it was ugly.
I mean, I had something touch me while I was there the first time. That was
Halo went the first time, and naturally when you take somebody and you want it to be active, but we were like, man, this we've talked it up so much all week long, it'll probably be nothing, but it was still good.
Yeah.
I can't get the little girls that
Emily.
out of my head.
Yeah.
Emily.
When we heard her say "help me" or whatever from clear as day above us, that and the footsteps. Those are the 2 things I cannot get out of my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that place is really
It's
somebody a lot smarter than us. Angel, you could do it without a doubt with the ability to understand video and stuff like that. You could set it up, and there's no telling what you'd catch in that house. There's no telling. I keep trying, but what I was getting to, every time I ride by now, I'm trying to catch somebody outside working. I'm gonna stop and find out what's going on, and I hope they don't tear it down, really. But I guess somebody will, if they remodel it, somebody will end up purchasing it to live there. And I'm thinking,
that's not gonna be the best idea.
Yeah, I guess they'll find out when they move in, won't they?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be there long either before they find out.
Go to sleep in their bed and wake up in the living room on the floor.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know how that works. I guess I do. I mean, we know the place is haunted.
Yeah.
So how do you tell someone who bought it as an investment to remodel it to resell it for a profit? How do you tell them that, hey man, that place is haunted? They're not going to want to hear that.
No, definitely. And I don't think the realtor is gonna say anything either. So.
Oh no, he's definitely not going to say anything. Yeah, definitely.
Because I was talking to one of them, and they say can go either way, so it can increase the property value because people will want it because they hunt it, or will decrease it because nobody's interested.
It's instant. No,
Yeah.
they're gonna, hell nah, I don't want to go near that thing. That's demonic. I'm good.
Yeah.
That is that's one place we've been that I feel uneasy about it. Really, that's the only place I've been. I mean, every place you go, if you know something's very active, you got a little bit of anxiousness, a little bit of nervousness, but that place, it's just, man, it's just when you walk through the door, you can feel it.
Instant bad vibes.
So I'm sitting here thinking I want to stop and catch some of the guys working there and say, hey, not mention anything about it and just kind of talk to them about what they're doing and, have they noticed anything while they're working there, just to see.
How many doors slammed on y'all?
For sure, one door slammed right in front of my face.
Oh, wow.
Angel, I'm telling you, and I thought I had it on camera because I was holding up the XLS camera at the time looking in a room, and the door right in front of my face was wide open. It slammed shut so hard that it opened all the way back up.
Oh, wow.
And it scared me so bad while I'm holding the camera. I didn't drop it to the ground, but I lowered the camera just to try to figure out what just happened in front of my face.
Biggest step backwards.
Yeah.
It sounded like a gunshot. The door slammed that hard.
Yeah.
Wow. And Dylan's sitting on the floor, I think. We were doing the Estes when this was happening. And I don't know. That place is wild, man. It's hard to convince somebody and explain how active it is. It's one of those places where you have to see it yourself.
Yeah.
So if I catch somebody there, I'm gonna tell. Riley wanted to break back in it last weekend.
Oh.
He was like, we ended up going somewhere else, but it was like, I tell you, let's just go there. I said, there is no way me and you are going in there by ourselves. Yeah.
I said,
you don't go in there by yourself.
I said, if you got a drill, you need to take it to that back door, take that door off the hinges, and let's go in there.
He wanted me to. You have to. It's plywooded up. They've closed up all the windows and doors with plywood.
Oh,
because it's right by a high school, and the kids were sleeping in there during the day, hiding from school. So they boarded it up to keep people from messing it up. I think some people might have been sleeping in there. I don't know how they did that.
Yeah.
I wonder when people who do that, who are the last thing they're thinking about is being in a haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
If they're just in there to sleep for the night, if they're homeless or whatever. I wonder if something messes with them and they don't realize it. Mm-hmm. Or that they just mess with us because they know we're coming in to interact with them. I'm curious about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that depends if they're kind of sensitive or not, because I sleep in a house that was a office for 3 months, and that place was haunted. But the owners, they never feel anything.
Oh.
And the first night I stayed there, I says, dude, there is a ghost right here that he don't let me sleep. And it's a black shadow, like really tall. And he checked that dresser and the TV on top of it, every single, every single.
And then the owners didn't believe you.
No,
Did they sleep there?
they sleep there before they move into the house, which it was a little bit on the back of the property. They say you can sleep in that room for 3 months, free, rent free. So I say, well, hell, yeah, I take it.
Yeah.
That's when we moved. I moved first to Texas, then I moved here to North Carolina.
Yeah.
So it was a big black shadow, big shadow.
Big shadow, yeah.
Where were you at when you? Where were you and Ruth at when you had the shadow come at you? And you said, I ain't gonna repeat what you said, but you.
Oh.
Where were y'all at? Were you on investigation then, or you just at a haunted place and you didn't know it?
I think that was when we came from Ohio State Reformatory. Then we went somewhere else, and that's when I saw the shadow. So it's either way, one of those places. But I know for sure that from Ohio, the spirit box keeps telling me, I'm the devil. We are legions. So every single day.
God.
Yeah.
Mm.
Single day, every time I turn my spirit box on, he was telling me he was the devil.
You believed it too, didn't you?
Oh, the first time I hear it, yeah, it scared the hell out of me.
It would have scared me. But didn't you say the shadow or the spirit, you could see it coming to you, and it was like it come all the way to you?
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't move, could you?
I cannot move. Yeah, that was in Puerto Rico.
Where at? Oh, that's where I'm talking about.
Where at?
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we moved here. Yeah. Texas, I was trying to get up off the bed, and he keep pressing me to the bed. He was like on the chest. I cannot move.
That's bad.
Bro, that's insane.
Oh yeah.
Were you home alone?
Yeah, I was 3 months alone in that office room.
Oh, that's the same place you're talking about? The same place you were staying for free?
Yeah, the one that from Puerto Rico was the one coming at me, and then the second one was the one in Texas. So, yeah, that guy was really tall, and you can see it at night because they got like a pinball machine. Like it used to be a garage, but yeah, they put like 4 desks, and that light from the pinball machine reflected on the chairs. And every time I go to do the laundry, I can see him sitting on that one of those chairs, like a big one.
Wow.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Did you say anything to him?
No.
Did you say, hey, dude, I see you sitting there. Don't bother me.
Yeah. I thought that he would follow me when I move out of the house, but he did not. So he stayed in the house.
I know you were glad. Woo.
Those are the longest.
What'd you say?
Those are the longest 3 months ever.
I bet. How did you stay there for 3 months?
It was free, so.
You could have made a movie if you could have recorded all that.
Yeah, sadly, I was not into. I used to go to paranormal stuff, but I was not investigating at the moment. So I was going to call a local group, but I don't know if the owners will allow it. So I just shut my mouth.
Yes, sir.
Woo, that was wild.
Yeah.
Have you been anywhere that active since then?
Not like that. Well, here and there, gets crashed and touched in Trans Allegheny or yell at in somewhere here or there.
Trans-Allegheny.
Lunatic Asylum.
Yeah. What state's that in?
Where's Trans-Allegheny at, Angel?
It's like 5 hours from here.
Where at?
West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia. Okay.
Oh, that ain't far at all.
Dude right here thinks
Let's hit the road.
nowhere's far. He ain't having to drive.
Yeah.
Angel's going to Brushy with us when we go.
Yeah, we're gonna plan to go to Brushy in October.
Okay, cool.
When we get the date of where we're staying, I'll let you know. But I'm gonna book that place for all night on that one. But that place is really big. You need I mean you could have a dozen people there easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those eerie places where it's really spread out, but I don't feel like you'd want to separate from each other. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you want to stick together because there's a vibe there. You feel it there too, man. That place is we didn't really get a lot, but I know we could have if we'd have stayed because we could hear a lot of voices. We heard kids in the background on our EVPs we did, and there were no kids there.
Mm-hmm.
We could hear people. We could hear conversations going on, and it was just him and I in one whole building.
Oh wow!
I mean, yeah, and that was all EVPs.
And I felt like I had the daggum flu when I walked on the second level in the damn jail cell place. I felt that sick. I thought I had the daggum flu.
Yeah, he got sick feeling in one place. But that was a very violent place.
It literally felt like somebody was standing right in front of me and put their hand in my stomach and twisted it.
Mm.
Oh wow!
Mm. Oh, Jason's up here. Jason, I hope your ears won't burn. We were just talking about you. In a good way, man. In a good way.
No bad way at all, Mr. Jason.
Yeah, I was checking some of the recordings from Ohio State, and I probably can show you guys later when we asked if they know where they were, and the guy answered us Mansfield, which is the town where the Ohio State is.
Oh wow,
Really clear. And that's my first spirit box that I built. I cannot imagine with the one that you got and I got now. It's gotta be so freaking awesome.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I'm a believer in the Angel Box.
Yeah.
I'm a believer in that, especially after this weekend. We took a couple of different boxes, and the only one we could get anything out of was the Angel Box.
Yeah.
And that's even his fancy new one, that he had to have. Nothing.
Yeah.
Zero out of it. We got nothing out of it.
Yeah, I didn't get nothing out of the direct link.
We got a few words come across on the Ovilus, and really, truthfully, it just quit. But the Angel Box,
it kept rolling all night.
I'm telling you, and the things that was coming out of it were relevant to what we were talking about.
Crazy.
Because we know. I blatantly asked, and I didn't want to say a name, and got a response as soon as I said the guy's name that I know took his own life down there. Mm-hmm. And 2 or 3 times, if you heard us, the guy was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Are you still here?" Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's been times where people have seen a lady walking on the bridge. I have no clue what the relevance of this is or why she would, unless there's an old folklore or some tale I don't know about, but a lady in a white dress being seen walking down the bridge or standing at the bridge like she's going to jump over. Oh, okay. And I asked, I was like, is the lady in the white dress here? Yes. I mean, no hesitation. Mm-mm. Just like that. Mm-hmm. And I said, can you see us? What did she say? She said, yes. Then she kept saying in the lady's voice, as like you were saying, hello, a little girl's voice.
Yeah.
It went from a man's voice from the guy who killed himself.
Yeah.
To a lady's voice, just like she was sitting right there with us.
Right beside us.
And I'm telling you, if that won't make your skin crawl, the hair on your arm stand up, I don't know what will.
Look at that.
It was what I'm saying. The box works.
It's lights out. Crazy.
So it works. But I hadn't figured out the light yet. She kept saying the light. And Riley and I, we've talked about it all week. What light? I wonder if she was seeing the lights on the box, the LEDs. Because I asked her, could she see us? And that's when she said the light. And of course, it's pitch black dark. Then I told Riley, I said, maybe she sees that light and she's scared to go to a light, to the other side. I don't know, man. Who knows? Yeah. But it was intimidating to the point where I kept looking around me. I was like, I'm telling you, I feel like she's going to show herself any minute, because we told her to. We were like, if you're here, we want to see you. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we were prepared for it.
You sure as heck believe we were trying. I want to see it.
I don't know, especially if she'd have took off running to us like that, the shadow man you saw. I'd have passed. I might have had a heart attack right there. I'd have probably passed Slim out.
Angel will tell you what to say if that happens.
What the?
I just says, wait, go with Greg. Go with him.
No. You go back to Durham with Angel. Oh, man.
Word.
Go with Greg. Go with him.
He is not wanted with me. I promise you. I do not want him or her.
It tears the damn limbs off.
Yeah. I told Riley, we talk about it all the time, especially when we were going in that hill house, maybe one too many times. I said, I just feel like we're going to, what's been causing the disturbance and banging on the walls and throwing stuff? It's going to show us here shortly. It's going to show us, and it's going to grab some of us. And I said, I just hope and pray that I can grab a limb and rip it off, because I'm going to tear every limb off of it I can before it sucks us in somewhere. That's easy to talk about it, ain't it?
Yeah. Because sometimes you can feel them, but it's like, is the temperature around you is hot, but then you feel like a cold breeze going through you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
You felt, didn't you, that spirit you're talking about, you said you felt it go right through you, didn't you?
Yeah.
Whew. That had to happen to me, and I hope it doesn't really. But I have felt the temperature drop in more than one place. You can, something's up. Something's around you, close to you.
Bring it. Mm. Yeah, that's the truth.
Well, Angel, I'm looking forward to this weekend, man. I appreciate you jumping up here. We already been up here an hour and 15 minutes. It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, need to wake up.
I could talk all night, though.
I could.
We'll finally get on something to talk about.
Yeah.
But I hope we all get some good coverage, some good communication this weekend.
I do too.
I know we will. I mean, like I said, if equipment helps you do it, we should get something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have any other cameras or other than that one?
I got some regular camcorders, nothing fancy.
Okay.
I thought about bringing them. I don't know. I don't use them much anymore.
And we got the surround sound cameras we used at the Savannah house.
Oh, he was talking about, we got some they're night vision cameras that we can set up. They're wired. They're not wireless.
Okay.
But I thought about setting those up too in the rooms. Depending on if we have some Wi-Fi there. And I know they have it there because the museum is just being remodeled, and she said they did all the new wiring and she said her internet was working now. So hopefully she'll let us use the internet. If she does,
Yeah.
we'll be able to let go live and let everybody see what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that stuff.
REM-pod and then a camera looking at it, pointing that way. So
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
go off.
The only thing about our live camera system that we have is it's an Amazon package, which is a cheap one. There's no sound. There's no microphone. I think it has a hookup for a microphone. I just need to figure out how to hook some microphones up at every camera.
Okay.
That's the only thing I haven't done. I might send you a picture of it tomorrow. You might can tell me what I need to try to find.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, buddy. You got anything else?
I think I'm good. Thank y'all for hopping up here, y'all.
Yeah, appreciate it, Halo. Thank you, Angel.
Horace.
Thank you, Angel. Later, Halo. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Down
Oh,
south.
we're here. We ain't out yet, buddy. Anyway, thank Angel. Thank you guys for hopping on. I think we're going to call it a night. That was kind of an interesting talking.
That was.
Time flew by, though. Gosh. Time
Yeah,
flew
it
by.
really did.
So, Jason, if you're still up here, man, we appreciate you getting up here. And
Yeah, we
Angel
did.
had been talking to us about you, that you were in a bad wreck. And when you made the comment to Riley the other day when he kind of invited you over to the Bellamy mansion with us, that you weren't quite ready for the stairs yet. I kind of put two and two together that that's the guy Angel's been talking about who got into car accident. So yeah, glad you're doing better though, man. That was a heck of an ordeal you guys went through. I know it's a long recovery for sure when you get hurt that bad. Riley,
Yeah, that's bad.
Riley's he's still recuperating today from his deal from 2014. Just try to get a little bit better every day, and we talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
You know, a big thing is try to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday. And if you can do that, you're making progress. Because I'm sure it seems like you're not going anywhere when you've been down for so long.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you feel up to it, you're still invited this weekend.
Yes, sir.
We'll prop you up somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, that's it. I think you look for us. We'll be going live this Saturday night from the Bellamy Mansion in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And then next weekend in Virginia.
Yep, we'll be at Williamsburg Manor.
Yep.
We'll be at the Williamsburg Manor next weekend if all goes well.
Angel will also be joining us on that investigation as well.
All right, buddy. You want to call it?
Yeah.
Let's let everybody go to bed.
And until next time, until this weekend, everybody stay in check with the page. I will stay up. I will keep everybody updated on anything that changes. If it does, it will probably not, or we hope it won't. But until this weekend, y'all catch us at that down south.
Later.
Later.